This episode of SmackDown gets an 8.8, so here's a recap of everything that happened. We kicked off the show with Logan Paul cutting a promo bragging about the fact that he's still the United States Champion, who was then interrupted by Kevin Owens, who made it very clear that he's not done with Logan Paul and he's looking to get a rematch for the title. But obviously Logan Paul believes that Kevin Owens doesn't deserve a rematch. Then we had Kevin Owens vs Austin Theory as the first match of the night, with Kevin Owens winning after using the brass knuckles when the referee wasn't looking. We then find out backstage that not only did Naomi sign a contract with SmackDown, so did Tiffany Stratton. And while insulting the other women, Tiffany Stratton decided to slap Mia Yim straight in the face, which set up a match later on in the night. Bianca Belair would ask Nick Aldis if Bayley picks Rhea Ripley, what does Bianca have to do to earn a match against Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship. Nick Aldis talked about a possible plan for the Elimination Chamber before they were both interrupted by Logan Paul, who asked Nick Aldis to find him a new challenger for the United States Championship. Legado del Fantasma would have their own vignette where they reiterated the fact that their main goal is to destroy the Latino World Order. We then had a fatal 4-way tag team match between the LWO, Legado del Fantasma, British Strong Style of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and Pretty Deadly, with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate winning the Fatal 4-Way, and they will fight the winner of Monday Night Raw's Fatal 4-Way tag match next week on SmackDown to determine who will fight the Judgment Day at Elimination Chamber for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Backstage, Damage Control would start making fun of Bayley and even basically hinting that Bayley is going to be kicked out of the group. But unknown to them, Bayley was backstage and she heard the entire thing. We then had a promo segment of Bayley about to choose her WrestleMania opponent, and as she was hinting towards fighting Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, she notices that Damage Control are still laughing at her. And she points it out before being attacked by Asuka and Kairi Sane, and as well as Io Sky. It did not take long for Bayley to find the steel pipe and fight back. And after managing to fight off the 3-on-1 attack, Bayley would choose Io Sky as her WrestleMania opponent for the WWE Women's Championship. We were then set to have a 6-man tag team match between the Final Testament versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, which never happened because all 6 men decided to start brawling. Scarlett would try to interfere before she was attacked by BFAB, officially making BFAB part of Bobby Lashley's faction to take on the Final Testament. Nick Aldis would then try to convince Bron Breakker to sign a SmackDown contract before Adam Pearce showed up, trying convincing Bron Breakker to show up on Monday Night Raw first and look at that contract before signing on SmackDown. And as the two GMs were arguing, Jade Cargill would walk into the office, and looks like Nick Aldis once again wants to sign another talent to SmackDown. This time it's Jade Cargill. Tiffany Stratton would defeat Mia Yim in a one-on-one match, and then we had the main event segment as Roman Reigns would show up and completely destroy Seth Rollins' arguments from Monday Night Raw. And then Cody Rhodes would show up and make it very clear to Roman Reigns that Cody's goal is to win the very championship that Roman Reigns is holding. But he said he's not gonna do it at WrestleMania. Before The Rock would show up on Friday Night SmackDown. He would have a handshake with Cody Rhodes and have a few whispered words to him before going face to face with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and the show would go off the air. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of Friday Night SmackDown in the comment section below, and tell me what you guys think is going to happen on the road to WrestleMania.